Eating healthy after 50 takes work in two ways: eating more healthy foods like berries, leafy greens, whole grains, and lean proteins, and cutting out foods that block your arteries and easily add inches to your waistline. Instead of focusing on foods you should never eat, because let's face it, telling yourself not to have chocolate just makes you want it more, think about how your health is more important than the temporary sugar rush or quick satisfaction they give. When you can, say no, or at least whoa, to these foods. In today's video, we're diving into the top 5 foods you might want to avoid to stay healthy, energized, and thriving. Imagine the basket of fries or onion rings soaking in oil and how that saturated fat can negatively affect your blood cholesterol. The American Heart Association advises that only 5 to 6% of your daily calories should come from saturated fat. For a 2,000 calorie diet, that's no more than 120 calories from saturated fat. Choose a side salad instead of fries when eating out. When looking at food labels, aim for no more than 2 grams of saturated fat in a 200-calorie serving. Try using an air fryer instead. Air-fried fish like cod, tilapia, or even salmon, and fried veggies such as new potatoes, green beans, broccoli, and Brussels sprouts are all great options. Simply spray with olive oil and add some herbs. You can also roast vegetables in the oven with a tablespoon of oil, adjusting the temperature for the texture you prefer, soft or crispy. If you're finding this information useful, please hit the like, subscribe, and turn all notifications on to stay updated with my latest health and nutrition tips. Soft drinks aren't the only culprits. Bottled teas, fancy coffee drinks, and fresh lemonades can also be packed with sugar. For example, a 16-ounce chai latte from Starbucks has 42 grams of sugar. Watch out for misleading labels on bottled drinks. Just because a drink says pure, green tea, or honey doesn't mean it has less sugar. And terms like organic cane sugar, coconut sugar, or raw sugar, sugar is still sugar. A 2022 study from the University of South Carolina found that women who drank at least one sugary beverage a day had a 78% higher risk of developing liver cancer compared to those who had fewer than 3 sugary drinks a month. Try to keep added sugar to 10% or less of your daily calories. For a 2,000 calorie diet, that means no more than 200 calories of added sugar per day. Instead, try sipping prune juice. Yes, prune juice. A 7.5 ounce can have 4 grams of fiber, which helps your digestive health and has no added sugar. Or infuse water with fresh fruits like orange, blueberry lemon, or kiwi watermelon to add flavor and some vitamins. You can also try herbal teas, reduced sodium bouillon, bone broth, flavored carbonated water, or low-sugar prebiotic/probiotic sodas if you're craving something savory. Hidden sugars are often found in pasta sauces, yogurt, granola bars, instant oatmeal, and breakfast cereals. This is especially harmful for older adults because excess sugar can stress organs like the pancreas and liver, raising blood sugar, blood triglycerides, and increasing the risk of fatty liver disease. Sugar also increases the risk of heart disease and diabetes, which become more common as we age. At a time when every calorie should count, added sugar just adds unnecessary calories. Added sugars cause inflammation in the body, leading to health problems. The American Heart Association suggests women limit added sugar to 25 grams per day and men to 36 grams per day. Studies show the dangers of sugar. A 2023 study from the University of Missouri linked Western diets high in fat and sugar to non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, which can lead to chronic liver disease. Another study from the University of Pittsburgh found that excess sugar can worsen the symptoms of inflammatory diseases. Instead, try eating more fruit. It's naturally sweet, rich in fiber, and will fill you up better than sugary packaged foods. You can also make your own quick bread or mini muffins, like blueberry, zucchini, banana, or cranberry orange, using whole wheat flour. Use frozen fruit to make healthy smoothies. Frozen wild blueberries, for example, have twice the antioxidants of regular berries and can improve memory and brain health. Blend them with unsweetened almond milk, peanut butter, Greek yogurt, and banana for a tasty, energizing smoothie. 75% of people over 60 have high blood pressure. Even if you're on medication, it's important to lower your sodium intake. You might think you're eating a low-salt diet because you don't add salt to your food, but foods like frozen pizza or canned soup are packed with hidden salt. A large study found that reducing sodium improves symptoms like swelling, fatigue, and coughing, and overall quality of life. Around 75% of the salt we eat comes from processed foods, not from the salt shaker. So, what can you do? Look for foods where sodium is 5% or less of the daily value on the label. Anything in the 20% range is high in sodium. Cook more at home using simple recipes with whole ingredients and use seasonings without added salt. For example, you could make your own pizza with whole wheat naan bread, pizza sauce, reduced fat cheese, veggies, and lean meats. Unless you're eating something like an apple straight from a tree or milk from a cow, most of the food we eat is processed. However, it's the ultra-processed foods that should be avoided. Minimally processed foods like bagged greens, diced vegetables, and nuts offer convenience. Canned tomatoes and frozen fruits and vegetables are also great choices, as they're processed at peak quality and freshness. But many ready-to-eat processed foods, such as cake mixes, snack chips, ketchup, sweetened yogurt, and meat lovers' frozen pizzas, are loaded with food coloring, sodium, preservatives, and other additives that aren't good for your health. These foods often lack fiber and nutrients like potassium or magnesium and are high in fat and salt. Instead of processed snacks, try whole nuts like pistachios, almonds, or peanuts. Healthy cereal with milk and fruit is also a good snack for older adults, since it boosts nutrients. Just be cautious of added sugars in cereals, even the healthy ones. Or grab a hard-boiled egg. It's a naturally nutrient-rich snack. The American Heart Association says healthy older adults can have up to 2 eggs per day as part of a heart-healthy diet. The best packaged snack: an apple, banana, or orange. You can also create a charcuterie board with sliced lean turkey or chicken, whole wheat crackers, reduced fat cheese, pumpkin seeds, almonds, dried apricots, and cherries for a wholesome and satisfying snack. As we wrap up today's video, we hope you found these food tips helpful for staying strong and healthy after age 50. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe for more health tips and advice tailored to your lifestyle. Drop a comment below if you have any questions or want to share your favorite foods for health after 50. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.